Bad news is lurking around every corner. Always has been, always will. For you, for me, for everyone. Especially, it seems, in the 21st century's technology and media-fueled circus. This stream of bad news can make it hard for Christians to hear God. So here's how I fight off bad news. When it shows up in a costume of darkness, I fast forward immediately. I go to God's assurance that He is watching and that He is in control. Then I move to Psalm 112, where I focus on trusting Him no matter the circumstances. He is not afraid of bad news. His heart is firm, trusting in the Lord. Psalm 112:7. Remember, God's truth never changes, not even when the world is turning up its bad news noise. The issue is not if noise will chase us, because it will. It's if we allow God to turn it down and then off. God tells us to tune out the world's bad news noise and listen for Him. That's the external. But there's also an internal bad news battle. This is the fight we have with ourselves. It's the fear of bad news on our health, our relationships, our finances, or just about anything in life. We need to accept life's uncertainty and realize it's not going to change. Then we need to call on God's strength that comes from trusting Him. And the only way to trust God is to know Him. And the only way to know Him is to know His Word. It's useless to pretend that nothing bad can happen to us. We must accept the reality of life on earth and know that God's love cannot ever be destroyed by bad news. What about you? What's your bad news response score? Poor? Fair? Good? Or great? What can you do to improve it? For more Love God, Fear Nothing messages, go to markaffleck.com.